What's up, y'all? It's Davion Robinson, aka G17. Back with another story time. Basically, continuing off my last story time with the Cook County, Pinckneyville, Minnesota, St. Paul situation. Yeah, I was in Cook County. I was in bullpens, and that's where I left off last time. I said something about a bullpen. I was in bullpens, and basically they trying to gather people information, trying to get in contact with your peoples, trying to see if you can make bond or bail or whatever the fuck. And so they sent me to court. They sent me to court. They said I had 3 counts of armed robbery, no firearm, a count of kidnapping, and like 2 counts of aggravated battery or something like that, assault, something. But basically, it's just all made up stories. Like, it's like they amping up the charge to try to get you to cop out plea. And they end up, after my court date, they said I had no bond. I had no bond at 18, which is crazy. Like, no bond. They sent me into another intake room, another bullpen with like another 100 people. We all getting sandwiches, juices, making our phone calls before we get sent up to our dorms or divisions or whatever. I called my granny, and she basically was like, "Why would you do that? You know, like, that's not you. You're a good kid." And I was just like, "Granny, I tweaked. I tweaked, Granny. I don't know. I was, I was tweaking." She, "Davion, tweaking? What does that even mean? What are you talking about?" Basically trying to get me to break down. But that's my granny though. I love my granny to death, bro. And yeah, they sent us up. I think I was on Division 8 in Cook County. Division 8. It's like a dorm. And actually, in my last story time, I said I was with 2 dudes named Reggie and Zach. Zach is actually, his real name is Khalif. But I end up like mixing up the names for some reason. But you know what, bro? Let's actually take a minute. Let's take a minute real quick. Let's take a minute real quick. You think I look good like this? One eye, special, deformed? I don't. I remember I had 2 eyes. I could see out of both of them. And because of what happened in Cook County and Pinckneyville and these institutions and these systems, I can't see anymore. And basically when it happens to black people, people just don't care. It goes unheard. People praise all the wrong things. And I just wish I could be heard.
You niggas praise all the wrong shit. All the wrong shit. You niggas praise the wrong shit. You niggas praise the wrong shit.
My dad was abusive, physically, emotionally, and he did it to my mom too and my family members. And I could get into a story time about how he tried to kill my mother in front of me and my brothers and sisters. But do y'all really want to hear that? Is that something y'all really want to hear? Like, I'm not getting a lot of likes. I'm not getting a lot of follows, shares. It's like I'm just doing this for no reason. But I am doing it for a reason. It's to get it off my chest. To get rid of this trauma that I've been feeling. And I just hope that y'all could encourage me to do it a little bit more. And I can really get into that story too. I could keep doing story times over and over and over again. But I need y'all to like, comment, and follow. Share it, please. Like, help me out. I've been helping y'all out, with the story times, sharing my traumas. Help me out. Come on, man. It ain't shit to do a little like, a little shot. Come on, bro.
And it's like, maybe I'll do it today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. No, get up and do it right now. And it's like, see, maybe I would be able to do that, but I've been put down and I'm schizophrenic and depressed almost every other day. So it's hard for me to make these videos every day. That's why I only make them every Thursday. That's why I need your support to help it go viral so somebody can hear it. And I'm not mad at the fact that people go viral for doing dumb stuff, but this is real, bro. This is raw. This is authentic. And I just want to share my story about St. Paul and Cook County and Pinckneyville and all these institutions and systems that have held me back, that have really not cared about me the way they say they do. This happens to so many other people just besides me, and I'm just trying to get my story out there so maybe they'll be able to share theirs. And if you could help me, that'd be great. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to the story time, man, while I cook these noodles, bro. For real, man. Share, comment, like, all that good stuff, bro. We'll be straight.
So basically, let's get back to the story. You know, the story time after that long ass ad. They sent me up to Division 8. I tried to go to sleep because I'd been deprived of a mat and food for 3 days. I met a dude named Brain Dead that I was sleeping next to because it was a dorm. And the crazy part about Brain Dead is that he'll come back in the story later on when I go to prison. So, first couple days, you know, I just slept, ate the steak trays, watched TV, made a couple raps, met a couple dudes, played chess, met a dude named GD Buddy. I don't really remember his name, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of GD buddies, a lot of BD buddies, a lot of 2-6 buddies, just people I couldn't remember the names of, unfortunately. So basically, you know, I just slept for the first couple months, man. You know, just tried to basically sleep it off and fight my case. It was a dude I was on the outside with that had ended up getting into the county, and he was like, bro, you'll be out in 3 months. So basically, he was like, you'll be out in 3 months. Kind of held on to that prayer for a long time. Yeah, and then I kind of just, you know, mingle with the people there. And this is around the time when G Herbo had got caught up for that pistol case on Lakeshore Drive. So that's a lot of people coming in on, like, man, I just saw G Herbo and I was just going to the court with him and, you know, flogging and shit like they really knew the nigga and shit. And my commissary was lit, bro. My mama's fed me good, bro. I had so much commissary, bro. I'm talking about I'm giving stuff away. I'm gambling. Not really, though. I ain't really. Not for real. But, you know, I'm mingling, you know. People need something from me. I give it to them. And basically, one day I had made like a slight dip with these dudes. And it wasn't really nothing special, you know, just some noodles, some meat, just some stuff like that. And basically, GD Buddy got mad at me because I was talking about the shares or whatever. And he wanted to fight me, so we ended up getting into it on deck. And he started running around the deck because I'm whooping him. And they end up splitting us up. And I end up coming back on deck. He ended up getting sent to SEG. And I got a standing ovation for that because they was like, man, you whooped him and you got back on deck. Dang, man, you wild for that, bro. And, you know, just little stuff like that. So, yeah, man, I just went back to doing my time. GD Buddy ended up getting back on deck with us. You know, he was cool and shit after that. I had a new bunkie, and basically the bunkie was stealing from me. I ain't know, somebody alerted me that he was stealing from me. The police ended up reimbursing me. But the next time he did it, I was watching him. I'm waiting for him to do it. He ended up doing it. And basically I had to put my hands on him. I had to put the paws on him. So I'm uppercutting him. He eating him. He get the bleeding. They say because he was stealing, they had to kick him off deck. So they kicked him off deck. I was still on deck. Got another standing ovation. You know, I just feeling like this shit. Basically, from there, I went to Division 10. And I'll get into the Division 10 story in the next story time. So y'all gonna have to meet me on that tip.